Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. It is. Sunday seems to be becoming kind of more and more my my normal day, which is quite funny. But it's just the way of things. It's just how things go sometimes. So nevertheless, we are back in business and getting some more Tachyon. So where are we at? 31. I've really slowed down since getting to 30. The push to 30 is quite important because of mechanic, and once you're there, you can do a whole bunch of stuff in the hideout that you can't otherwise. So really, it's like, mechanic 3 and Jaeger 3 kind of block off a lot of like the end stuff within the hideout. Just upgraded this booze generator over here. Put it into small view. So got this booze generator. This is just finished. I'm not sure if it makes sense to actually do this at the moment. Well, they're worth 193. These are worth 92, and these are probably worth too much. This is kind of like fairly priced, I think. 90, yeah, 180, and these are like 190. And there's a bit of like fee taken out. I mean, maybe it's worth making one or two, because you still get something like, if it's like doesn't cost you anything, then you're basically getting crafting experience for free, So maybe it's kind of okay just to do a bit, especially if you snag one at like 44 or something. And I guess you can make these in here, so it's good. Mike HMC, good to see you. Thank you for your latest video. Been running MDR the last few raids, really enjoying it, dude. It's really good. It's been really good to me so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's yeah, it's working out. It's working out. It's just like, it's a neat gun because you don't have to spend too long modding, and I think when you're still like getting trade levels up and stuff, there's things that you think that you can get access to that you're then like, oh no, it's behind this trade or that trade, or it's a level 4 item or whatever. I mean, it's getting a bit easier now that most of my trade is level 3, but it's nice to know that you can like pick something up, it's going to perform, and you don't have to spend too long fussing over it, which there is a lot of value in that. I mean, I think I said in the video actually, it's like a lot of the guns I've been using recently are a bit like that. You buy the MP5 SD straight off Peacekeeper, you don't have to do anything, just add a scope and maybe a laser if you want to. You buy the RFB, same deal, bullpup, so you hardly have to do anything to it, just add like a foregrip maybe and a scope. The P90, have to do almost nothing to it, can't even put foregrip on it. It's like, there's a ton of these weapons I'm using right now, because they've just like got good base stats, so they're really good like mid-game. They're really good mid-game weapons, because it's almost like goes like a bit of a like a weird loopy curve thing, right? Because like the guns that can get really good at the end can get really good at the end because their base recoil is quite high, which is like, it's weirdly counterintuitive the way it works. So they're like, you use them at the start because they're super cheap, then you use other guns in the middle which are like decent already but can't get amazing, and then those guns from the start almost kind of come back to being really good again at the end, simply because now they they can get like the high levels of recoil reduction on them, and they actually become worth running. So it's a bit like the M4. I'd actually rather run the MP5 at the beginning of the wipe, like right at the start of the wipe. I'd rather run the MP5 than an M4, just simply because the recoil is just so high. They're like 85 or something recoil, like base M4s, whereas MP5s are more like 50, and it makes a difference. And there's nothing that you can really do to the M4 at the start to make it any better. And that it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Like, yeah, technically it can get to 36 or something, but you're not going to be doing that in the first couple of days, and it's also pointless because no one else can be running that kind of stuff, and no one has to flee anyway. So yeah, it's like something that you can't really do. But yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. So I've been running so many of these kind of like middle tier kind of weapons, which don't need much modding and are easy to do, and they come good off the shelf, and it means you spend less time faffing around. Like, as well, I think it depends on what kind of like player you are. If you play lots of group games, then other people are going to be spending time like fussing around in the menus and that kind of stuff. But I've been playing a bit more offline with like real life friends and stuff. But obviously I still play most of my gaming solo. And when you're playing on your own, you want to just kind of get in and out as quickly as you can. You're not waiting for anybody, and so the downtime in the stash you kind of want to minimize if possible. Which I tried to do. And so then, yeah, you get to this situation where you're like, well, I can't really, I just want to pick something up and go. I don't necessarily want to wait around all that long. And it's a really great gun for that purpose. So, yeah, I think it's decent. I think it's decent. It's good. Like, I was running the MP5 SD the other night because, and I ran it with irons, literally just irons and a laser. That's it, just the iron sights and the laser. Because I was doing the one where you have to get headshots with a tremor. So like run into factory. I was actually playing it in a pair with another friend who like had to do office kills. And it was just quite entertaining because what you do is you run in and then you jump off a set of stairs, break your leg, take a morphine, and then run around with this thing. You know, maybe heal up on the way or something. If someone's nearby, try and shoot them. Kill them with this, because if they've got level 4 armor on, PST is just going to get absorbed, and it means that if you shoot them in the chest, they probably won't die, so you actually have to hit them in the head. So it means the likelihood of you getting a headshot is greater because you won't kill them if you hit them in the chest. So you're kind of like forced to kill them using a headshot, which is better for that quest. Anyway, so I managed to complete that one, and now we've just got like tons and tons of quests. I've got so many quests now. It's one of these just like insane points where like you complete enough, and now it just like opens up into just like a world of quests at this point. So there's so many things we've got to do. Why the hell didn't Twitch send me a notification? Good thing I was already waiting. It said like, oh, isn't there there's this thing I saw it on Twitter. Somebody said that they've got this like dynamic notifications thing. So it'll only, if you're not on your computer, it'll send it to your phone. If you're at your PC, it will send you a notification only through the computer or something. Maybe it sends you an email, but not on your phone. I don't know. There was some like weird thing that you have to like go and turn off this setting. I didn't look into it too specifically, to be honest with you. But I think there is like kind of an annoying, I think there's an annoying thing that Twitch have done. Why does everybody sell these for euros now? Is this just some kind of like meta, like bottom of the, you just want to be bottom of the list or something like that? Or is everybody just trying to get solar power? I mean, I'd rather just sell it for rubles and then just convert them. I don't really see the point. I was going to put it in for rubles because not everybody likes, you know, not who's actually paying for these in euros. Is really anybody doing that? Sometimes I just used to even filter those euro stuff out because I'm just like, I don't want to be paying for it now. It must be to do with there we go. Yeah, it must be to do with people just trying to get solar power. I have like a couple of choices personally. I've got, well, I guess not really choices. I've got 3 cards left to do to get to. Oh, these just keep going up. These just keep going up. It's crazy. I'm almost tempted to buy one more. I'm not worrying about the price now. I'm just buying them when I can. So I've got 2 more cards left. Then I've got to do solar power. Solar power is 75k euros, which is a lot, right? This is a lot of money. So what's this now? Skier 145. So yeah, it's like 11 million rubles. It's pretty high. Yeah, 10 mil thereabouts. Yeah, it's pretty high. I was tempted to try and do. One of these ones, but I was going to do it off stream. That's why I had this loadout set up. I was testing out reloading this weapon. This one. If you just don't have a mag and you have like just one of these in your rig, you can reload and unload it over and over. I'm saving them for Mentor. Also, yeah, it turns out called smart notifications. Exactly. It's some kind of weird thing. I saw a tweet about it and that was about it. I was like, maybe I should tell people, but I think like everyone will figure it out eventually. So, you know, if they want to have this smart notification thing turned off, I don't know. It's pretty silly. We do have to go and eliminate Reshala, which could be quite fun. I've done the like golden TT thing already because I killed him without the quest. Kind of annoying, but scabs on woods without any medicine. PMCs with grenades. We're not doing shooterborn. I can't be bothered with that because I'm gonna have to do some more stuff with him to get to like max level. So I think like now that Kappa's like so stupid, I'm not really that incentivized to do a lot of these things, especially once you get to like, you know, part 4 at level 4 with the traders. I do need to do this though. I do need to kill 3 more PMCs on shoreline, so maybe we do that at some point as well. I wonder who's really required. It's mostly just for XP. Mostly just need to do this stuff for XP. I guess these will just come as we do them. Hand over the antique vases and whatever. But again, I don't think it's really necessary, to be honest. Do we want to play woods though? That's the question. Do we really want to play woods? Dorms area. Maybe this is fun. Like eliminate PMC in the dorms area and also hunt Reshala. Like, got to do both of those. That's kind of like a nice doubling up, you know? It's a nice doubling up. Let's see. Is there anything else that's like easy and sort of quick-ish? All of these reserve ones you need really expensive keys for. It's quite painful. Scavs on woods whilst under the stimulant effects. That's easy enough. Find the food storage location on reserve that one is quite straightforward. You just go there. But I'm not sure if I want to do that particularly either. Do you think the Bitcoin farm is worth it this wipe? I got used to the high selling price, now it feels so worthless. I think it probably is worth it. I think it probably is still worth it, just because... Maybe we just go with this loadout, by the way. Maybe we just go with this, just because I've got it on. So maybe we just do it. Got nothing in here for some reason. I think it probably is worth it, just because the wipe's going to be so long, I feel. A lot of people think that this wipe's going to be a very long wipe, and I'm probably inclined to agree with that. And so there is two schools of thought, though. I saw like somebody put down a really good... oh, what's this? Oh, I still haven't fixed my thing. How do I do this exactly? Can do that. Did that work? I don't know if that did anything. No, no. Whatever, I blocked them anyway. Do you want to become famous? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth it just because you're going to spend so long in this wipe, potentially. And then you can just like fund stuff in the late game where things are slightly more expensive. That said, as I was saying before, there was somebody who put a really like good and clear argument together about why maybe it isn't worth it, in that you spend so much money now trying to effectively like, you know, build up this stuff, and it costs so much money to do solo, buy the cards, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Would you be better off just like running powerful kits early on, because now is when you need the money and not later? But I think part of that argument is not necessarily like completely valid, because the reason why everybody has so much money later, I keep pressing the wrong button here, the reason why people have so much money later is because of things like the Bitcoin farm and whatnot. So I don't think it's necessarily like, you're not just going to automatically get more money later if you don't invest in this stuff. Insurance costs right now are ludicrous. They are high. They are pretty high. I will agree to that. This is probably a terrible idea, but we're basically just going like... Actually, if we're fighting Resh, a lot of them have face shields. I don't even know if this is a good idea, to be honest with you. Maybe we need AP 6.3. I'm running PST. If we're like trying to kill players in dorms, I don't mind, because not everybody's going to be running a face shield. But if we're going to be fighting against Reshala, we might need at least some. It depends, really. No, it's already been bought. Let's buy a couple. Let's buy like 80 or something. Oh, it still really is. Oh no, is that also going to be gone? I should probably buy the second one, because it's the same price. Buy the second one. That one's already been bought as well. Okay, this is not easy. Just buy a few more, and we'll... I mean, this kit isn't a crazy kit, so we're literally just going to like slap a few rounds into each one and just like top bottom this thing. Because why not? But this is sort of a just in case. You know, sort of just in case we do run into them. We're really gonna have to aim for heads, though. Really gonna have to aim for heads. We'll just leave that out there. Put this in here. It's not really worth anything, this stuff. We'll buy 49 more of them. God damn it. How many did I get? 37. Gonna try my first P9 to later. It's really, really, really fun. I mean, that would probably be a better gun for doing this. So we're just gonna run in and like maybe lose this and then carry on afterwards. See what happens. Alright, do we need a drink of anything? I mean, we got like, maybe I just take a bit of like, maybe just take like a Coke or something, just for the time being. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're gonna have struggle if we like run up against anybody at point blank, but I'm not really that bothered. Whether we even need the factory key, honestly, like I never really go through that exit, so maybe we just bring the whole Aquamari. I just never go through that exit anymore. You know, I always either go round, like I don't go through, and there's ways of jumping over, so it doesn't really feel necessary. But this kit's like we're going like very, very cheapo, so I'm not hugely bothered about whether we lose this or not. Well, I kind of wanted to do a bit of a practice, you know, because like I think I said on with Church, I've not been playing a great deal. I've just had so little time, man. It's just been really, really insane recently. Okay, customs. MP5. PMC. Yeah, the P90 has been treating me really, really well, though. 50k off the flea, 50 round mags, like straight out the gate. They're really, really good. There was, I shared this anecdote the other day, but I was in factory, in the bathrooms area, and somebody came around the corner. I was in the shower cubicles bit in the middle, right in the center, you know, where you can like hide around the corner. There is now a hole in the floor in there, so you've got to be a bit careful. But I heard somebody coming sort of behind me, like from vending stairs side round to the other stairs, along the long corridor bit, and in. And then they knew I was there because we'd kind of already had a bit of a fight. And I like came out of the bathroom, round the corner, and just started shooting. And the guy was like, not in the next corner, but round the next one. And I just kept firing. And as he came out, he was wearing a Gen 4 and an Altin. And because I was like, I've just continued to pre-fire, I think I probably hit him from like bullet like 35 to 50 or something. And just just piled straight through this guy and killed him. And it's like, I didn't really think it would be that effective against level 5. And it did take a few hits. But because I was pre-firing and the fire rate is like 900, it's great. It's got the same pen as BT. There's actually a ton of ammo. It's surprising how much ammo has 37 pen. There's so much ammo in this game that has 37 pen. I think it's like BT, M856A1, SS190 for the P90, and I think even AP20 Slugs has 37 pen. I think they all have like, there's loads of routine rounds that have 37 pen. It's funny. But yeah, I just killed this guy like with level 5 on, and with really no problem, because you can just like pre-fire, and I sprayed like 30 rounds of the pre-fire into walls on my way around, just held mouse 1 trying to find this guy. But because you've got a 50 round mag in there, like, it's fine. It's actually fine, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. The only problem is when you start running out of bullets, then you're really in trouble because it takes so long to reload, so you need to take a few mags. Are you still stuck on this RSS Gunsmith task? Yeah, I am, because I refused to buy one from the flea, and I went through and did all the Peacekeeper tasks to get to Wet Job 5 and finished it, but I can't buy it because I don't think I'm on high. I do not know what happened there. Can you guys see me now? Is that working? You see me? Hello, hello, hello. I just had Streamlabs just crashed on me. Okay, good. Streamlabs literally just crashed. I just had to reopen it and restart the stream. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. Yeah, so I got to Wet Job Part 5, but I think RSAS is like, is it level 4 Peacekeeper or something? And I'm not quite there on levels. I've never done that before and like got through the quests before getting the levels. So I don't think that I don't think I've ever realized that like you can be like level locked on that, to be honest, but such is life. We Baraka Lama, head eyes. Hello, Easy 8, how's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so we need to kill Reshala and Dorm's people. So I'm kind of in the worst spot, but... Where's that? It's kind of Riverway. I always do the Gunsmith task ASAP, they pay for themselves, you get so much XP. Yeah, I probably, with hindsight, I probably should have just bought the RSAS. I thought that I could just, you know, sneak through and get the one with... and get the gun from him, because it was so expensive at the beginning as well. It was like 500k, whereas now whereas now it's like not anywhere near as much, so it's almost just worth buying at this point. It was kind of pointless waiting for so long. Is that just a scav? I think so. Or trade 16 dog tags at Peacekeeper 3. That's honestly not a bad idea. I have a lot of dog tags now. So I could quite easily have done that. I always feel quite Call of Duty using the MP5 SD. Access to the vendor is not much more expensive than the flea. No, I know. I know. Lots of dog tags on boy Giga is turning into a Chad. You just like, I don't know, you just end up going to places and killing people, you know? It's just the way of things. But this wife's been treating me quite well. I think partly just because I've been focusing on tasking. I've not really been focusing on just like doing too much PvP. And so you end up like running into people who are like not prepared for you to come around the corner, or they're doing their own tasks or whatever. And it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not like running into tons of high tier people particularly. Oh, that's not good. Can I get through that? Where would I have gone if I was them? Would I have carried on? Possibly not. I would have been extra careful. Unless I was pushing forwards. You'd run under the bridge. Definitely possible. I would sit in a bush. Could well just be here. Oh, damn. Dude. Dude, is this the perfect nade? Oh my god. Oh my god, that was like... Okay. That's like literally the perfect nade. This is why you need a replay system? Dude, that's insane. That's actually insane, man. I don't think I've ever hit a nade like that before. Genuinely don't think I've ever hit a nade like that before. That's mental. I'm gonna wear this dude's stuff. To be honest, I'm just gonna wear this guy's stuff because it's way better than mine. Right. We'll take these out so I can continue using the gun. Well, this raid hasn't quite gone how I expected it to be honest with you. Do we even want these? What's he got in them? He's running like T45. It's like weird. Helmet's better than mine as well. I don't like contacts, so I'm not going to use those. But that's okay. Dude, that's absolutely bonkers. Can't believe that. I'm just slightly astounded that that even happened. What's kind of rubbish? This stuff? I didn't even take proper pains, so. And then this guy's running. Is he running like, what ammo is he running? BT. BT. Can we tell what's in here? BT. Okay, so there's a lot of BT. But that's fine. It's worth more. I'd probably just take the bits off the M. You know? So we take the MRS. The rest of the M is not very good, so we can just take the AK instead. We'll just pop this stuff back in. Okay. Mr. Beef, greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. How's it going? Do I take the BT? Or is that like min-maxing too much? Is that min-maxing too much? I don't know. 25 raids and still only seen Killer once. Killed him and died whilst looting. Your video gave you false hope. I don't know how my video gave you false hope. The video is effectively me dying like 15 times in a row. Which is basically what I did. I've come to provide you some highly tested knowledge of the game, which may allow for a YouTube video with 25 billion views. 25 billion, that sounds pretty good. Love it. Okay, well, we'll take that much. That's fine. Everything else can kind of stay, I think. Everything else can stay. We're pretty overweight. Oh, we're actually really overweight. Well, it's nice to have a second gun. Maybe we just leave then. Maybe we just go. I mean, what extracts do we have? Should have bought the factory exit key so I could have turned on the thing. But never mind. Oh, gas. Storms V. Yeah, I don't have enough money, I don't think. I don't have the rubles for it. I have to just, like, hobble our way to 13. Or gas is past whatever, so it's fine. Take it all. If I don't have AP, I should still use number 19. It depends what you want to do. Like, if you're looking for headshots, then it can work. This thing doesn't seem to have like that. Oh, amazing ergo. If you're looking for headshots, then it's like it's fine. But you have to be quite confident that you're going to be getting some like decent headshots. I think is really the thing. Because without being able to hit headshots, you're gonna have some trouble against level 4 armor, basically, and that's because you're going to be using PST. PST, I think, is still probably okay. It's still probably the best thing because it goes through face shields, or it has the ability to go through face shields sometimes, so it's not like completely awful, but it's you're going to struggle otherwise. So I think it's fine, but like you really want to be at close range. I was using it on factory the other day, and it was fine. I had good time with it. Ended up getting some headshots on that. You're mostly against some pistol chads though, so it's not, well, like pistol timmies, I should say, not chads. Like pistol boys. This is not necessarily the best sort of test for it, but just like, this feels like not a good place, but troubled with this heaviness. Running VPO with APM and generally no armor, always a mustache, sometimes a headset. Killer can be one tap through the helmet, whatever reason with his gear doesn't trigger him. He'll sit stationary allowed to murder him in the face. Really? It doesn't trigger him if you're wearing that gear. I wonder if that's some kind of like inverse. You know that thing where like if you don't go in with anything and you like have scav aggro, maybe it's like the opposite. Maybe because that would be really, really funny, wouldn't it? If like in the code somewhere, if you go in with nothing, you automatically attract aggro from other scavs. So like scav aggro is like a 1. But because killer's a 1 to start with, if you go in with that kit, it flips all the scav aggros around, and so killer then is a 0. That'd be really funny if that was the case. I'm going to do an M4 repire raid. Wish you luck, dude. I wish you luck. On interchange, the repire I'd test it in offline first, because last time I tried to use repower and interchange, it didn't work very well. I couldn't see anyone or anything. Maybe it's fixed. This was before the interchange lighting fix, though, so I don't know. But I wish you luck. I wish you the best of luck. Face shots mostly because PST won't go through helmets. Yeah, you have to be shooting people in the face. It's a shame, because I need to kill PMCs and Dorms, but I wasn't really expecting to get a kill so early and end up with like so much kit. And I could throw my stuff on the ground and run in and just like try and kill them, but I mean, how much stuff do we actually have? How much stuff do we actually have? Is it that good? Is it worth leaving, you know? Should we just go in and try and kill somebody? Maybe. I mean, we might die, but maybe that's fine. We have a proper AK now. I'm torn. I'm torn between just like sprinting in and just trying to like, get some kills. Jojo, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Good morning. First day here for trying to... Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, if somebody's on the... if someone's on the nade launcher, I'm going to stay away. I'm actually just going to stay away. I think. Oh, boy. Oh, boy! Get out of here! Get out of here! It's like World War III is breaking out behind me. That was crazy. Olympic power, walk away. Trying to watch and learn, I suck. I say yes. Well, I don't know how much you'll necessarily learn. Maybe you'll learn some things. Who knows? We will see. If you want to learn, I think my... Well, it depends. Like, there is some value, I guess, in, like, watching, like, general gameplay rather than just, like, either the highlights or just, like, the, okay, here's how we're going to do this and this and this and this. So there is, I think there is some value in terms of watching just, like, ordinary gameplay, kind of like how the pace of the game should feel, that kind of thing. Because, like, you can't really get that across in a video, you know? What is the pace of the game? How should that feel when you're going through? How often should you encounter players? Like, common spots where people are going to be. You know, and it's interesting, actually, because different people approach it very differently. It's always interesting. It's always interesting seeing the different routes that people take. Because I tend to take, like, the same routes over and over because I know that they're safe and I know that where people are going to be likely from one bit or another bit. I am taking some shortcuts here because I'm so heavy. So I'm trying not to go all around the outside. Because if you can, like, sprint, run, sprint, run, sprint, you know, and then walk in between, then you can take the longer routes. But when you're super heavy, like, it's a bit of a pain, so you kind of have to take some more risky shortcuts. Otherwise, it just takes forever. I mean, I guess you could not. In theory, you could not, but it'll just take you a long time. Like, with, you know, 30 minutes in, whatever. PMC should stop skipping leg and back day. Oh, 100%. Definitely. Thanks again for the great YouTube videos. No problem. Thank you for coming in and watching. My name is Eric. Appreciate you guys hanging around. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Yeah, it's nice because I couldn't stream last week because I was with family. So I managed to do the podcast, but I could just do that off my phone. So it's not really a big deal. Whereas, like, obviously it's the stream thing, like I have to take the whole setup and I'm, you know, not going to take my whole rig. Because it's not even just taking the PC. There's this... Oh, was that someone rustling over there? No, 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 no. This is why it's dangerous to take the shortcuts. The one thing I would say, though, is I'm probably quite quiet. Because I'm so slow. I'm probably quite quiet when it comes to moving around the map. Because you can see from the speaker icon that I'm only at, like, half volume. Because normally it's got those, like, two bars or whatever. Hopefully next time we get a better spawn. And then we can be a bit more, you know. I actually can't believe that grenade. I seriously can't believe that grenade. That was hilarious. That's probably the best nade that I've ever thrown in my whole career of Tarkov. Haven't heard any shots. Yeah, I haven't heard any shots either. There were some shots in dorms, and then now there's none. So, see that kind of spot there. That kind of spot is what. Oh God. Was that from behind? It sounded close. Maybe it was far away. Maybe it was just loud. Don't see anyone over there. I've only got red dots because this guy's AK had a red dot on it. I'm probably gonna get shot at from here if I drew aggro. We'll get a bit closer. Actually, let's get down the hill and then let's regain our stamina. Let's do that, and then we can pop the guy, and then it's fine. But yeah, those kind of spots are the ones that I think new players do tend to struggle with the most. You know, where you're kind of looking into the distance, and then there's like a tiny little piece of movement, and you're like, ah, that's a player. And it's kind of like that reference of I'm looking for movement in certain areas because I know scavs can be in those areas, and like, yeah, you're generally looking for PMCs, but what servers am I playing? I just play like all of EU. There's a scav. I just play like all of like. Okay. There's one. There's another. Any more? It sounded like there was one around here. There he is. Okay. Why am I running the MP5? I'm running like top 6.3, bottom PSO. Sorry, PST. So 15 of these in the top, 15 PSTs at the bottom, which comes afterwards. To be honest, this gun is probably better. P-Man, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. But yeah, the AK is probably better technically. But you know what? It is what it is. It's fine. I kind of wanted to use the. I wanted to use the P90. Sorry, not P90. Got a P90 on the brain. I wanted to use the MP5. More just because like it was in my stash, and I did the quest that I wanted to complete with it, which was the one where you the one where you have to get headshots in factory, and then did that, and then it's like, well, I'm not really gonna run it now for like killing players particularly. Is that any good? This one? Which is this? No, it's rubbish. What's that? Mark 16. No, let's have a look at that. 60 MP5s, but no ammo. Yeah, I guess it depends on whether you have the flea or not. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. We'll drop a mag if we have to. These armors are heavy. But they are nice. The level 5s. They are nice. Who's that? Don't know. Go away. I'm fed up with you now. I'm done with you. I remember a while back you said that you cancel using a grizzly halfway through. How did you do it? You just left click. You just left click. So like halfway through, you just like monitor how you're going through, and then you just click. And there's an animation to put it away, but it's much shorter than letting him continue the animation all the way to the end. Hey, John B. How's it going, dude? Good to be back. It's been 2 weeks since I've been on, so gonna get some more stuff done. I got to level 30, now I'm level 31. Progress has been slow just because I've not had a great deal of time. I've been very, very busy recently. But it's good to be back. Good to see you as well. Good to see you. Hope Tarkov's been treating you well. Defender's your favourite armour? Defender's good. Defender's good. It's definitely not bad. What am I stuck on? Oh, what? Cheers? Yeah, I just left click a bunch. Do I hear steps? I don't think so. Maybe. Something sounded funny. Helmet sounded funny. Could also be benefit to have no space for the mag as you drop it in a firefight. It makes the reload quicker. Yeah, potentially. I mean, you could double press for that, but yeah, potentially. Such a calm player. I appreciate that. Very different vibe. Dude, I tried to be just, you know, just chilled. Focus on decision making, you know. This grenade was the magic grenade. Sorted, nice mechanic food, all the highlights upgrades sorted. Pretty much. I'm like solar panels the next one. And filling the farm to 25. So I'm at 24. No, 23. I need 2 more. I need 2 more cards to get to 25. Hope I can get this week. It's still level 26. Yeah, the push to 30 is brutal. You killed the mech bros? Little Mech and Mag McMech. That's funny. That's funny. That's so good. Yeah, that's like the best nade I've ever done. You missed it at the beginning. Those guys are just coming in now, but yeah, this was like proper in customs, going towards the very northern edge, if on the normal map, with the train little section. See 2 guys run back, throw a nade, kill them both. Absolutely mental. I couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. I was like, I did like this crazy flank round, trying to think about where they might be. Where would I have gone in that situation? Would I have pushed in, or would I have run back? Flank all the way in, and then they're just dead, both of them. Weird. Favorite level 4 armor? Probably the really cheap, crappy one. The one from Ragman. Because level 4 for me is kind of like routine, like throwaway, so it's this one. Because it's so cheap for what it does. Like, I don't want to spend more than 50k on level 4, personally. That's just the way that I play with this, to be honest with you. No more children for the mech bros. 1 grenade, the entire family tree. No sons coming home to the mech parents. Guys, it's terrible, I know. It's bad. It's bad. Daiju... Oh, sorry. Daijobu. Hey, man. Gonna have fun? Thank you, thank you. Thank you. So I got this guy's Reduce M. And the other guy had this defender. These things repair super, super well because they are armor steel. So they repair incredibly well. These, not so much. Combined materials, though, it's good. Correct spelling. Nice one. And they were running good helmets, too. I don't normally buy these, but the thing is that if you don't get them fine in raid, then they're only 35k to sell. And so then the sort of cost-benefit analysis that you have to do in your head is like, well, would I rather... You know, if I'm going to run a helmet at all, which you really are only doing for ricochet chance if it's level 3, is it worth 2 ox bleachers? Is it worth 20k? And is it worth me selling this and buying 1.5 or like 1.7 green helmets for the price of this? Like 15,000 to upgrade. If you got the choice to upgrade your green helmet for 15k to the level 4 one, would you do that? And I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes, because these are... I mean, yeah, this is actually pretty cheap, but they're normally more like 50k. But I'll run them because, like, this is the question, right? It's like, do I just sell them to Ragman or do I run them? This is like where the economic question comes in. Like, is it worth it? Is it even worth it? It probably isn't because my loadouts are not that expensive, so it probably isn't worth running that helmet because ears hitbox is still open, can still die to eyes and jaws and ears. So, I mean, what's the chance of getting a ricochet off top on Nate with this thing? Even if it's like 1 in 20, you know, if you think about the way that the maths works, right? You get saved by it once, that has to save your whole kit's worth of cash, and then you know, on all the other ones you die anyway. So it's like, is it worth running that? It probably isn't. It's probably just worth selling to Ragman. I don't know. Is there a bleach for those helmets? A trade for bleach? Yeah, this is what makes the... No one should ever run this. Nobody should ever run this helmet. Ever. Ever. Not ever. Don't run this helmet. It's bad. 3 armor steel. Only top and Nate. No ears. Ergonomics minus 13%. Minus 13% ergo. Not everybody knows this. Minus 13% ergonomics. So whatever you do to your gun and stuff, it's being removed by your helmet, partly. And these bad boys have ears, so you can be shot from the front in this hitbox, and it still defends you. Ergonomics minus 2%, which is like quite different. So you get the extra hitbox, the lower ergonomics thing, and it doesn't cost really any more because you could do this barter here for the 2 bleaches, and it's going to cost you about 18k, so it's about 4,000 more. I think it's a lot better. What's your scav karma at? It is 0.74. I didn't play at all during the scav karma event because I didn't have time, which is very sad. I really wanted to play and get some more scav karma, but I was not able to, unfortunately. And yes, it's a bit sad, but what can you do? You know, what can you do? What can you do? Helmets are always worth it. I've had at least 10 ricochets off your helmets, 122 raids. Really? That is pretty good. I so far have not had a ricochet yet this wipe. But I have only been using the green one. Like, which helmet are you using? Are you using level 4 helmets? Or are you using the level 3, like Ratnik and SSH helmets? Once even twice in the same raid? Dude. Actually, maybe that's not true. Maybe right at the start. But it hasn't happened recently. The helmet saved my bacon multiple times. I can't buy a better one. Oh, do you need Ragman 2 for that? For the bleach? Oh, but if you don't have 20, you can't buy the bleach. So that's the problem. That's the problem. So if you don't have 20, you can't buy the bleach, but it is at level 1 Ragman, so that's not necessarily an issue. Ratnik from now on. Wow, thank you, sir. Same, also sad. Yeah. It's only a good helmet if you run stock SKS or something. Yeah, but then you're not gonna like why run one at all? This is the thing. I think the way that the maths works is that it's never worth running this, because if you're running a complete budget run, you just don't run the helmet at all, because your gear isn't worth saving, because that's what, like, armor and helmets is about. How much does your kit cost, right? The reason why you can afford to run a better helmet and armor when you're running higher value guns is because if it's going to save you and save your kit and you're running good armor and a good weapon, then that's actually more valuable. Like the helmets become more valuable the greater of the other stuff that you bring into the raid is. So like all of your ammo that's in your rig, your gun and your armor. Not armor, sorry. And your gun and your rig, because the armor's kind of like part and parcel. Although there's not, like, it's kind of like, you know, it's like you wear the helmet to save the armor to save the helmet. Using that logic, though, you can end up just like making everything really expensive. So I don't know. You can scale that up to some like stupid level. It just depends, right? You just have to do like the quick mental back of the envelope maths of whether your kit's worth saving and how often you think that kit gets saved. And if it gets saved 1 in 10 raids, well, that's going to cost you 200,000 if you're buying Ratnik helmets. And it's like, is your kit worth 200k? Because if you're not saving 200k by getting a bounce off the helmet, then like you probably shouldn't run it, or run a lower one, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Oh, thanks for the follows, guys. P-Man, Seba, and Dry Sausage. Thank you guys for the follows. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Some of shooters manage their non-ears protecting helmets whilst aiming for the heads, though. Some of shooters manage non-ears protecting helmets. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Aiming for the heads. Hey, I'm slightly late. Enthark, how's it going, man? Ratniks aren't worth selling to traders, so PMCs aren't going to get taken too much. That's true, actually. If you insure them, that's actually a good point. That is a very good point that my man Enthark brings up, is that if you're going to insure this bad boy, you will get it back quite often. So that kind of makes the maths work out better, because then, like, what is it, 7k then rather than like 20? And then again, there's some kind of like, there's a probability of it being stolen, and I guess it depends on the map. So then you've got to do, it's complicated. This is why this stuff's complicated, because it's so hard to like work out exactly what's worth it, what's not worth it, blah blah blah. Right, well this MP5 is apparently this rig's decent. Guess we can take a few more nades in. I don't really want to take the tri-zip, but Civil, thank you. I'm doing kind of terrible. Oh, dude, that is very sad to hear. I hope things look up for you. I hope things look up for you. I hope it's not a big. I hope you're not having some big issues. The way that I always think, or I'll try to think when stuff's going a bit annoying is, in a year's time, will I be able to look back on this and just be like, okay, it wasn't as big of a problem? Like, obviously not all problems are like that. So, but just to try and like keep things in perspective, because sometimes things are like that and you're like, it seems like a big issue now, but in a year's time, I won't be worrying about this thing. And so, I'll try to like, just deal with it as best as I can. You know what? Like, let's get rid of this because now we've actually got some decent kit on. I didn't even bother putting a comp on this thing last time. We're going to swap out the Elcan though, because if we're going to go to dorms, which I think is where we're going to go. I think we're going to go to dorms. We'll just switch the delta point back in for this thing, and then we'll swap in some mags for this guy. And out with the ammo and in with the ammo. Right, and is this okay now? Quite a few nades. Probably a bit overkill, but it's fine. And our kit's like actually okay now. All right, let's go back. Do I want to bring the key? Nah, it's fine. Let's go for it. I'm probably quite heavy already. It's only one of the only issues. I mean, they hit helmets instead of parts of the head, not protected by the helmet. Well, the helmet has no ears protection. I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's just like, so often I get hit with bullets in the face and bullets in the jaws and bullets in the ears. Like, top and nape are just not as... Those don't seem as likely to me. When my helmet saves me and lets me kill the other guy, it hasn't just saved me 200k. It's also earned me the probability, at least because of the other party's kit. Again, a very good point. So, there's definitely truth in that too. Definitely truth in that. Exclamation level. I've never had someone use that before. You're trying to find out what my PMC level is. Maybe I should add that as a command. It means I have to keep updating it there then. Unless I have some smart way of updating it. I'm not super high level. I've not played really for... I've not played like a series of... like a ton of raids that are getting me XP. I played like a bit with people offline and stuff. So I got to level 30 and really slowed down. Less of a big issue, more of lots of tiny issues piling up over a span of a few days. That's always really annoying. That's actually when I get the most stressed, is when it's like lots of things. You feel like it's death by 1,000 cuts and you're being like just hammered on from a million places. That's actually the most annoying thing. Yeah, so I'm level 31, you can see on the screen now. Or you let a mod update it. You can see your level at the moment, yeah. 555 or 762? Oh yeah, 556 versus 76. Yeah, this is 556 one. You can tell the 556 one in Tarkov has got a tan chassis. And the other one has a black chassis. And you can swap over some of the stuff, like the handguard to the other one, but 556 is shit ammo. It's not amazing. It's not amazing. I'm trying to use the stuff that I have in my stash, like rather than build more weapons. There's a great video about that on YouTube. I see you. I see you. Helmets are useful, but not too much unless you're going full in. That's why TC 2000X is so great. You're only buying it for one off of 40k off the flea. I don't know what the current flea price is, not high enough level. Yeah, those are okay. The ones that I tend to, I don't know, these days I feel either like I want a face shield and level 4, or I don't really care and I'll buy the cheapest helmet that I can. So it ends up being the Ratnik. I end up being like Ratnik or like TC 800 with a face shield, because I don't like the LZSH one that can take the face shields. LZSH one is probably, and you could go Tac Kek, I guess, but again, that's like not going to save you against anything. So maybe that's the way though. Maybe that is the play. I'm not sure. Like if you get shotgunned by a scav and you're wearing the Tac Kek helmet, will you die to buckshot? Probably not, because the pen is so low, I guess. Will you still get saved by the armor on it? Will you get headshot? These are the questions, right? Because that's the reason I don't wear a face shield to fight against players. I use it to stop myself from getting one-tapped in the face by a shotgun scav. Really. And some like low caliber people using pistols or whatever. It will save you from 855 A1, but most shots can hit your face. This is the problem. Most of the time you just get hit in the face. People say 556 is shit, but it's literally the most meta caliber. Yeah, I think it's because like you have to take into account like everything around the round as well. Like, yeah, the rounds are important, but like as long as it has the capability of penning. I think the reason is that it gets to like 556 has got like it's got the right pen in the right places, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, like BS is really good, but there's no middle ground between BT and BS, right? And BT is like not good enough really for playing against like level 5 plus. Really, like it's okay. Like you can win with it, but it's not that good. BS is kind of like not overkill, but it's expensive. There's not really middle ground. That's why 55A1 is so popular, because it isn't an instant pen through level 5 for sure. Like definitely not, but it's much better than BT. And so with 56A1 being very similar to BT, MA55A1 being like in the middle ground, and then M995 being like really good, plus the fact that the fire rate is higher anyway on these guns, means that they're more likely to be able to kill somebody. Where are we going? Oh, wrong way. Okay, so we're doing like dorms, I guess. Wait, was that the wrong way? Or am I just really confused? Oh no, this is the right way. God damn you, bushes. Alright, I'm not sure if I feel like in practice enough to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. But we're not gonna just like rush sprint the whole way. We're gonna try to be at least like a little bit tactical about it. We're not in an amazing location for this though. We didn't start in a great place. M4 is even better this wipe than last wipe. I don't really understand what they've done, because Nikita was just like, I don't like metas, and then they added a new bested slot suppressor that was better than all the rest. I don't really understand. There's a website called Tarkov Market. There's the flea market stuff. Yeah, you have to subscribe to them on Patreon though, I think. You have to become a Patreon. Those guys are absolutely killing it. I think they have like 5,000 like patrons or something. It's mental. They're doing so well actually. They're doing so well. Buckshot, yeah, it'll save you from 5.6, perhaps the best caliber in the game for full auto. Maybe. APSX might be. The damage on APSX is pretty low. Honestly, all the really high damage calibers have too much recoil. Modded M1As don't have that much recoil. No, they don't. The modded M1As have like almost no recoil. They're quite good. Even the SR25 can get to like a decent level. I think the M1A is even better technically, but like you usually get more ergonomics out of the SR. And you can build like intermediate SRs as well. You're not like. The problem with the M1A is that you need to mod it quite a lot. The SR doesn't need to be modded as much to be like, alright. I just killed a guy on interchange called the supermarket. His inventory was filled with food and drinks. I love it. Considering basically firing sniper rounds. Yeah, like, M61 is insane. It's insane. When it has good recoil, isn't full auto though, it's not good in close combat. It depends, because you can spam fire it, and if you're running M61, it'll just two-tap everybody. Wearing slicks or whatever. It doesn't even matter. Maybe I should have gone to gas instead of dorms, given where we are. I still can. Actually, I still can. Full auto doesn't really matter with M61. I am inclined to agree. There's kind of two schools of thought, right? You either go full auto with like 9M5 or something, or like BS Golnik, or like APSX, or you run M61 and two-shot everybody with semi. Those are kind of the two schools of thought. Whoa. I've run out of bullets. I don't have anything to fix this either. Oh no, it's a light bleed. Okay, I do. You killed him. I thought it was task completion. Yeah, I did. However, still don't really have any bullets. No, 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 no. Right. Let's carry on. Oh no, not one and Suka. Please stop. That wasn't it me? This is why we pack at least 120 ready rounds. You know what? This is actually the first time that I've ever run out of bullets in that way. That's the first time. It's the first time. I've never had that happen before. And it's in such a specific circumstance that I actually don't think it's worth... I don't think it's worth bringing that many. Otherwise, normally you die before you fire that much. I mean, basically. Well, nice to complete that quest. Let's carry on healing as well. You can kind of like, you can cancel the heal by starting to reload again. So you can kind of do both. You see, so you go to heal. You then grab the rounds, and once you're healed, you just pop the rounds back in the mag. So then there's a small overlap time where you're doing both, which is quite handy. Min-max's paradise. Bring the partly filled AI2s. Come on. Oh no, it's because I finished the end animation. Don't have a hemostat, that's risky. I had a the other one. The one that's like one use. Right. Thank you for the follow, Zerg is the word. Right. Can we use CMS? Let's do it. Oh. Okay. There's someone else. Someone's here. Sounds like a big gun. Oh, right. Are we ready to rumble? There's someone else in here. They're probably in there, I guess? He's on train bridge, I think. You think? I thought he was... Nah, he's in here. There's two plays here. We either rush in. We either rush in and try to just like score a kill, or we wait until he loots and then kill him. But it sounds like he has just like, I don't know, it sounds like he has an SKS or something and that he's like struggling to deal with scavs. So I feel like maybe just like pushing around the back is potentially better. Maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe he'll have something good and we'll die. Okay. Well, maybe there is no one here. I don't know. Maybe he's somewhere else. I don't really know. I know you love the SR-25, but I think you were disappointed this way. Maybe. You did think he was on train bridge. It's kind of scary. Right. Is there movement then? More BT. Mod a few times and it's not good at all. Isn't this because, like, well, what have they changed specifically? I don't think they've changed, like, have they changed too much about it? Ryan Cobra, thank you for the follow. Right, okay, we're playing a dangerous game here. We're just gonna try and like get the few bits and then leave. Whoa. Okay. That was annoying. Need the bigger bag now. It's very close, that. This rig better than this rig? Yes, is the answer. Okay. What else they got? I feel like I'm suddenly just going to get, like, run up on. Right, where's the big man? Oh. No space. Goodness me. Yeah, longer at night since people hardly go to farm them. What was that? Is that some rustly boys? Who are you? Dunno. Some dude. We carry on. Factory exit key. I don't want to take too much because I don't want to be too heavy. Saiga. He's got like nothing on him, this guy. AP20 slugs, but he's not really got anything that good. We did this dude, didn't we? Okay. Actually, let's go this way. Actually, no, let's go this way. The indecision is real. Check the mag, 855. Yeah, he's just got shotgun ammo though. Is the problem. AP slugs are expensive. Okay, well maybe we go and have another look. We'll go have another look in a second. Take the 2 helmet into the TD100. The thing is, I don't want to take the Ratniks. They're just like they're gonna make me really heavy, and they're not that great. Like you can buy them really cheaply. We were just saying, right, how cheaply you can buy these things. So like this stuff is good, but yeah, I didn't check that last pouch. Nice one. Thanks, friends. Probably worthwhile. Still probably worthwhile, isn't it? And that's not worth much. Yeah, I guess we can take the rounding. We're not that heavy. Well, 52. Did I do this guy? Oh no, I just took his gun. That was it, I just took his gun. May as well take these for the... Oh no, I've got the ADAR now. Fine, we won't take them then. Scav rounds. Right. Right. Morphine. Kiver. Let me sell that. Ugh. Right, now we are slow. Let's regain some stamina in here for a minute, and can read some chat. What are you saying? The loot Reshala first, the possible red key card, or a nade. For running enough ammo to never need to repack. Hurts my Wilson brain to think I would desperately be packing ammo into mags all alone in the corner somewhere in a potentially dangerous place. Yeah, it's normally just because I like... Oh no, what's happened? It's fine for you guys, right? See camera screen, all okay moving. Okay, fine. Fine. Good. Cool. No, I was trying to read what you guys were saying. That was the thing. I like scrolled up a little bit, and then it like got, and then it broke. It just froze horribly for a minute. Like part of the problem is that I'm running my. Cool. Thank you guys. I'm running some. I'm running my recording in a way that I shouldn't be running it, and I know better. You know what? I have an ADAR with a thing on it. There we go. Right. Yeah, basically I'm running my recordings in a way that I shouldn't be running them. And so I'm like, oh god, because everything breaks if it like freezes in the middle. There we go. Definitely another scav around. I heard running. It could have been an actual player, to be fair. Oh no. Argue the M1A flat dark earth colour is probably one of the best looking... Oh. Oh, okay. It's that time, guys. It's that time again. Right, let's go. Let's get some stam. Loaded like a beef truck. Just made a monster of an STM9 with 0 recoil. It's so bad. It's just me, the stream is lagging and stuttering. It should be okay now. It should be fine now. The fact you're unable to hit that with a reflex sight at such short range disappoints me. Yeah, well, I was like, I can continue to just fire unsuppressed at this guy. And maybe I'll be able to hit it. But at the same time, like, I have a 2x'd suppressed ADAR in my bag. Or on my back, I should say. So I was like, it's just prudent to use that gun here. To stop making myself more of a target. You know what I mean? I should have used that from the off, really. Should have used that from the off. I don't actually know what rounds it's running, but... Yeah, before I was scared that I was going to suddenly lose the whole, like... Reshala killing thing. On my recording. My arm stam is not good. For some reason. That was like really shaky. I don't know why. Oh, I think maybe... Did I still have whole breath on or something horrible? Or maybe if you like run out of leg stamina, everything's shaky? I didn't think that was the case though. I think it's more of a breath thing. Too many stims. Yeah. How are we doing? Oh, is it fatigue? Ah, it's fatigue, energy drain. That's probably just because I'm so damn heavy. Seems okay now. I think it's because I've just been trying to sprint around too much, weighing like an absolute truckload. It's like when you cut off the head of a chicken and it keeps running, the nerves are still going. That's definitely true. Just like the guy's like, "Hey, go. What does it say about the scavs? They're all cracked up on what's it called? Blue ice. Terror Group Labs Blue Ice. Hold breath actually has no limit in this game. You can hold it for as long as you have ADS stamina. It doesn't even speed up the drainage. There's definitely, if you like hold your gun up and then you hold breath for too long, you do get out of breath. I'm next to certain. I'm pretty sure that's the case, isn't it? Has this even been looted in here? Doesn't even look like it's been looted. An entire car battery. Can we take that? Probably. Given we're already super heavy, we may as well just have it. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, I do find a little of there's no breath meter. Yeah, wouldn't the character know how long he can hold his breath? Exactly, if there's a stamina bar, there should be a breath meter. I don't think you can get out of breath, actually. Risking it all for 45k. That's how we do. Guys, you know that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Oh, let's go. Oh my god, look at this. That's actually remarkable. The speed? The speed of the run? That's truly incredible. It'd be funny if you could pass out from holding your breath for too long. That would be funny, I agree. The final hurdle. God damn it. Oh my goodness. Oh, we made it. We made it. Turn the wheel. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! I've done it again. I've done it again. I've done it again. How do I do this every time? I think I do this once per stream. I think I do this once per stream. And I didn't bring a mule with me either. Oh no. Is the car battery going to have to go? I didn't go and press the button. But we could go and press the button. Are we able to go through 13? We are. Saving private battery? Now let's we can do this. We can do this, guys. Ugh. Okay, maybe the battery is too far. Maybe the battery is too far. You didn't turn on the button. No, I'm gonna have to go turn it on. I should have turned it on while I was like in the area. It's still very slow, honestly. I think you're always able to exfil through 13. You need to put the power on though. If you don't press the button, rough isn't open, then you have to run as far again as you have to now. No matter where you spawn? Excellent. Banana tree, hello gamers. Hello my friend. Turn it on. Where you go, turn it on. It's fine. I'd be interested to see how people react if the average raid length was increased to maybe 1.5 hours with enough players to actually remain affect the entire game. People would have to carefully consider their loadouts for longer term gameplay. Are we doing epic pocket saga things? I think like Streets is supposed to be like that, and I think that's probably the way the game is supposed to be played, really. That's probably the only flaw, because normally I make the comparison on EFT with something like DayZ, where, you know, on the... Should we go that way instead of this way? Maybe go this way instead. On DayZ, it's like you don't know. Like Tarkov kind of simulates the. It simulates the bit where you go and do the thing in like the military base or wherever, and then get out. We got 15 energy, but we do have one of these. Well, the energy gain on that thing is not very high. Anyway, yeah, it's like it simulates that bit where you're like going in and actually like doing the proper raid and stuff. But the only problem with Tarkov is you know everyone else is going to be there at the same time. That's the main issue, because you know that people are going to be there. There's a lot of people shooting in all of these areas, you know. Yeah, we're doing epic things. I think streets will be a long raid. People might spawn in during the raid. Not sure. Yeah, because that's the thing. You almost need like the problem is you need staggered spawning times to make that work, which means then you also need staggered loot spawning times, so that people aren't just running into one spot. Or even if you are running into one spot, because that's how it works in DayZ, right? There's like, well, I mean, I'm talking about old school, like, DayZ, like, alpha armor mod, because that's the one I played. I didn't play the other ones. I didn't play the standalone. Oh, I played the standalone for, like, a few hours, and it just was nothing like what I was expecting or wanting out of it, which is a bit sad. But the thing there is that you're basically, like... Everybody's like, you don't know whether someone's going to be there or not, because that's the thing in Tarkov, is that you know someone's in the raid with you. It would be cool if the spawning times were staggered, so then you didn't know if somebody was necessarily going to actually be there. And then on the flip side, like, oh boy, who is this person? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Don't know. Okay, we go turn the power on. Yeah, anyway, so like then you have like dynamic spawning of people, then you have dynamic spawning of loot, because there's set locations for the good loot in DayZ. But you don't know if it's going to be there when you go in, right? Because someone else might have like gone in and taken it. And also, they're like the locations are like super hot in DayZ. It's like super scary to go in. So I think like I don't necessarily want to take it all the way to that level, but like EFT could do with a bit more of that, I think. Can you get to the power button inside? I feel like the answer is no. Street sees dynamic loot spawns and lots of extracts. Oh, maybe you can, actually. I couldn't remember if this door was in existence. I don't use this extract very often, to be honest. DayZ is actually really good now since the engine switch. Really? Especially since you can mod it. I played unmodded, which apparently is a real mistake. Apparently everyone plays modded. Apparently nobody plays unmodded. I tried to play the unmodded game and it was bad. There's lots of lag, glitching, stuff going through, like zombies coming through doors, all that kind of stuff. Exactly the same as like when I played it back like nearly like 10 years ago, maybe even more than 10 years ago. And I was just like, well, I can't do this. If they said when I bought it will do nothing for half a decade, then maybe get around to fixing it, I would have bought it in the first place. Most raids are over after 10-15 minutes. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Are these just player scouts going wild? They must be. I'm not even sure what gun that is, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, I've really busted my entrance here. Chuck a nade down there quick. You don't have old gas? No, I have to go to the other one, don't I? That's why I have to go to 13. Should have used that. You're right. I keep forgetting that I have this gun. Let's make sure this person's actually extracted. They must have been doing like scav kills or something. What's the best place to find USBs? Filing cabinets. Use your scavs and filing cabinets. Safes usually got USBs? Yeah, and safes as well. Safes is not a bad shout. I think you only get old gas if you spawn Big Red. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is why we're having to do this weird shenanigans here. 4 to 5 USBs from safe loot. That's good. Yeah, it's good. Ran the interchange computers 4 times, not a single one. I'd run filing cabinets personally, and your scav. That's what I'd do. This is the dangerous bit, guys. This is the dangerous bit. We should run this bit, really. Well, we know Reshala's not here because we killed him already. Oh,
No, please.
One and a no. I don't know how that didn't kill him, honestly. Here we go. There we go. Do scav raids on and loot the king building with filing cabinets? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Connecting all maps into an open world will probably leave Tarkov with a tiny map, so I doubt Tarkov will really work as an open worldish game. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you know how big the connecting bits will be? It's true. Killing Reshala seems like a long time ago. That's because it was. 11k on customs. And this poor guy. Oh, I wonder what's going on over here. Donk. Zavodsky, Zavodsky, Zavodsky. Amazing. You just run custom safe for 2 stories and you're good. Boy, that was a long raid, wasn't it? That's not bad for XP though, to be fair. If we're looking for XP, it's not terrible. 366 TKM AP. Min-maxer. Love it. Right, we can go hand that thing into Jaeger. And then we get on to the killer quest. I'm not going to do that today. We will not be doing that. I'm telling you. They wouldn't kill the game, they just give the original supporters of the game they were promised before the game exploded on Twitch as a Call of Duty would lose him. I think it's like, yeah, it's different and it's difficult. It just sort of depends on like how they want to take it from here, you know. Is my game frozen as well? I'm having some real annoying things going on right now. I can't see chat. Chat's paused for me whilst Tarkov thinks about his life. There we go. I think we're back. Tarkov really had Tarkov probably like got stuck then. That was actually Tarkov's fault. That was Tarkov's fault. That wasn't OBS. That was Tarkov's fault. That one was EFT. Like, straight up. Oh, dear. I wonder why it's getting so weird today. Don't really get it. Very odd. Let's sell some of this, make some space. Just sell that to fence. Make some room. Let's do it. Right. How hardcore game doesn't depend on skill. Yeah, I mean, look, we back? I think we're back. I'm back anyway. It's working for me. I think we basically all missed everything from the moment that you exfilled. The last thing I thought was the XP. Well, that you didn't miss anything except for me. Like, I've literally just started selling some stuff, but basically it froze for ages. It froze for ages for me. I was just sat here. Like, chat was frozen, the camera was frozen, the game was frozen. Like, everything was frozen. We're having some problems today. I don't know what exactly is the issue. This is a friend's M4, so I'm gonna have to give him that one back at some point. Yeah, things are not looking healthy on the system today, and I don't really know. I don't know whether it's me or what the deal is really. Anyway, hopefully we can just continue on. We don't have too many big problems. Okay. Okay, right, fine. Okay, so we can go and hand this thing into Jaeger now. Good. And then we get sellout, and then we get justice. Okay, so we can still go and kill his bodyguards, which is useful. How much XP do you get from that one? 7,000. So it's not like it's not loads, but it's all right. You know, it's all right. We get all this stuff. I think we just pop this in here for the time being. I don't want to have to deal with this. Receive. Okay. Okay. Russian community is filled with people who want the original experience. Yeah, look, the thing is, I don't know. It's difficult because, like, the way that the game's going, it's kind of... It's a tricky one because, like... I think people are always asking for like roadmaps and all of this kind of stuff as well, right? And it's like, does Nikita exactly know what he wants at the end? I don't know. I think he wants a feeling, but like how to like technologically implement that feeling, I don't think is actually necessarily that straightforward. And so they just like they put stuff in, they make changes, they keep going with like different ideas to try and get closer to what they want. But it's very hard to kind of describe that feeling in like, yeah, the technology sense and like what do we need to do to the game to get it into the state where it's going to like feel the way that he wants. I think that's maybe the reason why sometimes information is a little tricky. That's just my gut feeling. I just feel that might be the way. 5, 6. Sell that tube to therapist. Which one? Which tube? They have to work on optimization first. The game is more system demanding than many 2021 games. Yeah, they need to work it on the optimization. They really do. They really do, because there's lots of people who've like great PCs, and I think like it's almost like partly like the inconsistency of the optimization as well. Oh, the silicon tube. Oh, did I just auto sell it? Yeah, I probably just auto sold it out of like habit. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, we've got the labs card. I've already done the quest here, so we can get rid of this. Not a terrible raid. GV put on flea market, therapist buys at 11k. Yeah, fine. Fine. Yeah, I was just kind of like idly putting stuff up while I'm thinking about like what we're going to do next. So we can either do more guards and actually go to dorms properly. If I'm going to do dorms though, if I'm actually going to do dorms and do a serious run at it, have I kept any P90s or anything? Because I think the P90 is like the perfect dorms gun. We'll just have to try to get there and not get distracted by 1,000 other things. It's always the way. It's always the way. Reduce. Yeah, I've actually like run out of ammo for that. Well, let's go and buy a P90 then. Let's go and buy a P90. Optimization is basically down to the engine and this being their first proper game. This is the problem, right? It's like it's very hard for them to go back and do some of this stuff that they wanted to do now, and like, especially on the engine. I'm sure there's like, oh, it's very expensive now. I hope this wasn't my fault. How much are the M cables? Oh, they're cheap enough. It's your fault. Okay. TVL98 got here with your YouTube video. Love your content. Thank you, man. I gotta go see you later, JP. Catch you later, man. Catch you later. Did you just buy a P90 at 78k? Effectively, but it's got the rail on top. You don't need to mod the rail thing. See, because it comes with this already. And I'm lazy. Where is the red dot? Okay, unload this. Let's buy 2 more of these. Now, do I have SS1s? I do. Probably not enough though. I'm gonna have to get another let's get another 150 or something. Unity at the end of the day is still Unity. That's what a lot of people have said. Like, Unity is a bit of a problem. It's not the easiest thing to work in, as far as I'm told. It's a bit problematic, I believe. Oh, my energy is pretty low. Learning a lot from your game with the content. Cheers from Canada. Excellent, dude. Well, that's what it's for. So I'm pleased that it's useful and working out for you. Long may it continue. Long may it continue. Right. Should we get an actual... Maybe we'll just use this. Let's use this one. This isn't just a laser. Oh, it is a laser and a flashlight. Fine. Termiel and Mr. Tickery, thank you for the follows, my friends. I quit this wipe anyway. Cheaters seem to run everywhere with how dreadful the grind of money. I haven't run into cheaters, really. I have to say. I not that I can tell. I mean, I'm not dying to... you die to stuff, so I definitely could have been killed by cheaters at some point, but I wouldn't say I'm dying. I'm not dying every raid or anything. I do tend to just be doing my quests and keeping myself to myself. I got 62% survival. So I don't feel like I'm dying all the time to cheaters and having a big problem with them. I don't know. I think it depends on the maps, maybe. Maybe it depends on your loadout. Like if you're going in super kitted, then maybe. Why am I so heavy already? It's probably because of this thing. How heavy is this? 6 kilos. Dang, the Black Rock rig's actually really heavy. That's kind of annoying. You ain't living in Asia? Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, okay. Fair enough. I've noticed this wipe, content creators are focusing way more on streaming than making YouTube guides. It's almost like most are just too busy progressing in the game. Maybe? I think some people... I don't know, there's kind of a... there's there's a way that things go, if that sort of makes sense. How much are these? Oh, see, that's really light. Run one of those. I mean, it depends on what people are doing. There's kind of a way with YouTube people doing Tarkov, it seems, because you start off making out guide content usually, and then a lot of people then turn to doing more stream related stuff or raid things or whatever wants to become popular. I mean, you look at Pesley's stuff, there's actually way little. Me and Church were talking about this the other night on the Scav Talk podcast, by the way. If you didn't realize that me and Church do a podcast every week, you can put exclamation podcast into the chat if you're interested. Not everyone is, but that's fair enough. But it's interesting for us. That hardly changed it. Was it because of the nades? Am I just really silly or something? Or did I just misread this completely? Did I just misread this? Or does it include all the gear? It includes all the gear. Okay, I learned something new. It includes all the gear. Whatever, we're just going to go now. I can't be bothered messing around anymore. It's because my rig is so expensive. That's the reason. I didn't realise that, actually. But never mind. Yeah. Hi, your YouTube video is very interesting. I think you put a lot of work into them. Thank you very much. No, it's all good. I like producing this kind of stuff. Also, this wipe didn't change too much. A lot of the older guides are still relevant. Yeah, that's true. Damn it, killed the player scav who looks exactly like PMC. The only wipe in Asia is so bad, 3 blatant cheats in a span of 4 raids got banned. Man. South American servers. Yeah, I think like in Europe is almost kind of a sweet spot because it's like the wrong time zone for getting good ping. I think the US maybe is like the middle ground. And then in Europe it's a bit better. I don't know, because it's a long way to the Asia time zone or whatever. And it's just like economics is that there's more incentivization in, as you say, South America potentially, and in Asia for people to be running like RMT and that kind of thing. Or like the hacking for RMT. But yeah, I don't know about the YouTube thing. It's funny because yeah, not a lot of stuff has changed necessarily, but I think some of the things are a bit more subtle. So I'm trying to like focus on more subtle stuff. Like, you know, people used to run BT all the time because it was so cheap. Now it's not very cheap. You know, the other alternatives kind of become a bit more viable. You know, it's not all identical. And there's lots to talk about. I mean, there's always lots to talk about. I find that I don't really ever run out of content, and the issue that I find is like trying to find the topics that I want. Like some topics are interesting and I've got them written down in a list of like things that I want to speak about, but they're not necessarily that easy to put together. So it kind of depends. But I think, you know, it's easier for people to put out like funny raids, especially if you're streaming a lot. I think that's one thing for me is that I don't stream a lot. And so I don't have a great deal of content for like putting out like raid videos really. You guys see like a good portion of my play here. I have actually started a VODs channel though, for those people, because I've had some people request to be able to watch these things afterwards. I made a channel called GigaVods. I've not really popularized it, but if you can't always catch the stream and you want to watch them, then feel free. It also helps me because at some point I'm going to have to delete the footage of these particular raids. And so it's nice to know that if I did really, really, really need to go and get something, I can go and grab it from YouTube. Like a little clip or whatever. I think a lot of things changed this wipe. I think some stuff's changed. Like there's not any new maps. Like I don't know. I think it's more subtle stuff. Ton of weapons changes. Yeah, like because they've done like the suppressor like nerfs as well and that kind of thing. This wipe does not really have any goal for me. I don't even grind for Epsilon. I don't know. I like getting to max traders and then just kind of doing what I want. That's like normally how I play. Is like I get to max traders and then do what I like. And I tend to like play stuff that I want to put in vids for. So like maybe I'll play in a certain way, or maybe I'll run a particular gun. So like right now, I actually almost feel bad using the P90 because I'm just like, I've already done the video on it, so should I be running something else? I don't know. Hello, random viewer. How's it going? RMT isn't running rampant in EU, I think. I don't think so. Well, I don't run into tons and tons and tons and tons of cheaters, that's for sure. That I can tell. I don't die all the time suspiciously. Normally when I die, it's because of something obvious. Bill Hogg. That's always my goal. Max traders and then fun. Yeah, pretty much. Do you have armor 3? Since you said you have armor 2 due to Daisy. No, I don't have armor 3, no. I only bought armor 2 for Daisy. I didn't even play armor 2. But I needed it as a base. Completionist trying to do all the tasks. Yeah, good with the death of me. I wish you luck. This way. Did I keep the... No, I didn't. We can go over this way though, I think. Oh, come on. M6 nerfed, then buffed again. Nerfed, then buffed. I love it. Good. Shane would have invited you to join my Arma 3 server, some tactical messing about on weekends. The problem is, for me, that I actually just don't have any time. Like, I committed to basically spending the weekend, other than like some of the evenings. I mean, in the evenings maybe, but like other than the evenings, I committed to spending the day with the fam. Because those of you know who've been around for a bit, like not everybody's here all the time, so you know that's fair enough. But like I have a baby daughter, and she's 10 months old, and I spend most of the day with her. That really looked like a person. Wait, do you see the new high-level tasks? Oh my god, yes. Some of those are funny. One's like the guide squared. Oops. Someone on the other side. Loadout in Asia usually ends up with headshot by cheaters. Not very fun for Max Trader. What gun is this? This is the P90. Okay. Actually, 4 and 6 is not meta anymore. Most of the bunch kill 4 players on every map, including labs. Yeah, it's insane. We play at 8 PM CET on Saturdays. Okay. Yeah, without dying. Yeah, it's mental. It's actually insane. It is actually insane. I'm looking forward to seeing people trying to complete it, honestly. It's gonna be funny. Ah, someone already did marked. That's probably what the running up here was. They didn't take car. Interesting. Quite a lot of people got armor purely for DayZ. Miss kind of how just good the base game itself is if you have people to play with. I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that oh goodness, what's this called? Operation Drewski is like a big armor guy, isn't he? A prime M4A1 fire 3 shots jam. Greater than 90 durability MP5 jammed over 5 rounds. That sucks. Misfire. I doubt even Pestily could. I think, well, you'll get people like if these guys can complete the snowball challenge. I think, well, I guess like yeah, it's kind of easier though, isn't it? Because saying the snowball challenge is easy sounds quite funny, but like killing PMCs is quite different. You just have to start with labs though. This is the thing. You just have to start with labs. It's the same as with the guide. You start like it's expensive, but the money's not really the problem, right? The quest is the problem, not the money. So you start with labs. And then maybe factory or something because it's fast. Start with factory because it's super quick. Then you do labs. Now the best guys will clear factory no problem. There's just one guy doing... Just one guy doing mark trim, that was it. Okay. Hey, Fractious Vulp. How's it going? Guess this is where they're having their fight. Sparry! Thank you for the tier 1 dude. Thanks for the 3 months. Appreciate it, man. Not too bad, not too bad. No, all going good, all going good. Can't find any players in here, but one guy ran in and did the mark trim and then left. And that was it. So now we're just contemplating what to do with our life, you know? I mean, these keys aren't really worth anything. Just get them for the loot XP and that's about it. Yeah, things are going good. Do you want to say should make clearing the jamming automatic instead of requiring you to fully press the button or something? Yeah, maybe. Like, it's because they want to add this system later where you have like multiple jams. I don't know whether it's good for the game, to be honest. They're supposed to be an inconvenience? Yeah, for sure. And they definitely are an inconvenience. Was that open before? I think it was. I think that's where the guy came in. I should have bought the keys. I should have bought the keys for the safes, you know? Whoops. I always find that one problematic. Let's see. Going to 2. See if there's anyone there. I doubt it, but still need to kill the Reshala gang again for the second part of this quest. These are some like unlocked doors. I should actually bring the keys for this. I'm gonna come and do like dorms properly. Oh, the Panama hat. Oh, nice. If you play properly, rarely should a jam be lethal for you. I mean, I don't really get jams very often. I don't tend to. I'm not like, well, I was in that last one, but playing against Reshala is a little different. I'm not like a big mag dumper, particularly. He says running around with the P90. It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But I mean, playing properly, I guess in this context means like playing in such a way that you're, you know, playing tactically so that the jam doesn't affect you as much. So you can play in a way that the jam's going to affect you more. In the same vein as that you can, you know, you can play in a way that like campers are going to affect you more by running around being Shift W. And it's just like you can play in any of these ways really, but if you want to minimize your chances of getting pinged by a particular problem, then you might have to play in a particular way. I mean, there is this notion of like, what do the devs want us to play like? There is this notion. Should we be able to gas up to the thingy bob as well? I feel like all I can do now is find like Reshala guards, but it's probably been done already, I would have thought. We're playing very risky. Well, we know where they are. Loud boys in the gas station itself. He was shooting at somebody. Can't hear anything now. Using cover concealment, proper maneuvering, yeah? Proper way to play is Shift W. It depends, right? If you're really, really, really good, then yes, I agree. Play like a rat, good luck playing in a place like Dorms or Resort. It depends if you're outside or inside. A lot of players getting killed playing like COD. Yeah. Inexperienced players do, definitely. Wait to see you hold the corner, Shift W, jam on your first shot, you blow your brains out. I came here from YouTube, really like your weapon guys, they helped me out a lot. Karen! Welcome. That was loud. Welcome, welcome. I'm pleased that you find them good. If you want to maximize chances of survival, you should probably stack up on a full inventory of grenades. Some reason I never use P90, I guess it's because repacking mags is so slow. Yeah, repacking mags is like the single largest downside of this weapon, in my opinion. By like a long way. It's basically like the Achilles heel of this gun. Other than that, it's pretty insane. This man's just a normal scav. Those are quite efficient for packing stuff in though. I think there's another scav out here. I'm checking up on the top of the rock as well. Well, that was a bit overkill, but whatever. Especially for a shotgun scav. It's fine. I was nervous there was a PMC, so, you know. Just going full crazy. Never hurts, you know. MP7 is way better than the P90. It is good. The MP7 is better, I agree. But I can't buy the good... Well, I couldn't buy the good mags because of mechanic. So the P90 was like a nice middle ground. I just bring 6 mags. It makes it very expensive, though, if you bring 6 mags. MP7 is better, though, because FMJ is better, the fire rate is faster. The only thing about the P90, though, is the 50 rounders. Hello? Excuse me? Let me just go back to packing mags in peace. I'm talking to chat. High progressive playstyle is always going to leave you open to unexpected things. The thing is, it really depends because it's like if you're inside. Like the problem is, right? Is that like if you're inside, you have these like you have the kind of like the peaker's advantage dynamic, which means that playing aggressively inside can be better in some ways because you can come around corners before the other player can even see you on their screen, which is kind of annoying that it works in that way. But you have to be super quick, right? You have to like basically know that they're there. MP7 rarely comes back in insurance. This is true. This is true. MP7 just goes down to like 2 slots, so a mix of aggressive and defensive works best. Well, it's exactly like in my video, right? The video that I did about engagements. That's the way that I like to play the game. When I don't know where people are, I tend to be like try to be more passive, more careful, whatever. And when I know where people are, I try to run on them, like be more aggressive, flanking, you know, actively trying to kill them, that kind of thing. Right, where we got to go? Still just doing Reshala stuff, aren't we? So maybe we go 13 again. Did I bring the key? Oh no, I didn't bring the key because the key I got from the guy. Maybe go up to Fortress anyway. I don't know. And then where do I need to go? Trader Park? Crossroads? Yeah, let's not go the wrong way again. This is not careful, considered, and whatever. This is me running around like a lunatic. Because the quest I came in to do, nobody was here. And I have a lunatic weapon anyway, so it's fine. Guess we may as well see what's in here, in this box. We'll pick these up for the looting XP, but otherwise they're just awful, awful, awful items. Kind of hoping for like some food or something. Ah, car med kit. Gonna place out this one. Kajura. Nice. Da, 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 da. Eventually I'm just going to get shot doing this. But such is life. Such is life. And or death, you might want to say. Not immune to misfires if you play cautiously. It's true, but I think the idea is that if you're not like... I am silhouetted like an absolute beast. All right. Make a funny clip though. Yeah, inertia's going to change this. Inertia's going to change this. That's the incentivization that players need to stop running around as much. So we'll see. We'll see if that has the effect they expect. Don't insure anything anymore. They increase the cost of insuring. I only insure stuff now if I think it's not going to come back. It depends on like what kind of raid I'm doing. I'm not going to crawl under there actually. It just feels too exposed. It's unlikely someone's going to see me, but I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. It makes me feel scared. Again, like sprinting into here, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. Lots of people just like to chill out in this bit. Can we kill snipers, Gav? Oh, the P90. Look at that. Fast rounds, high pen, high damage. You're a beast, mate. You're a beast. I like the way the recoil doesn't feel that bad from the initial burst as well. Shotty boy. Right. Can eat that. Oh, another bandage. Good. Good, good. So this is nice, this bag, because actually you can't. Can you fit it this way around? Yeah, you can. There we go. 50 out of 50. It's okay. Someone said loony, and it banned that for some kind of... I've tried to turn the auto mod down. I've tried to turn it down as much as I can, but it still bans like really silly things. I don't know why. Seen Chipper's video of using the P90 with a Valde. Apparently it's such a good sniper because the MOA is so good. Because what actually is it? The MOA is like 1.3, which is decent, and the where's the muzzle velocity? 742. So it's like the 762 AKs in terms of round speed. Like that ain't no joke, guys. That ain't no joke. Med box. How did he get up there? Keep the splint just in case. What's that? Radar. PBM. Yeah, we didn't really get to do... Oh, this has already been looted. Okay, fine. We got to go to Crossroads side. Ah! Are they just like spawning in here, or like what's the deal here? I don't have the... Actually, you know what? Let's check if somebody left out of here. People don't normally go out of this one. So, and you need the factory key. Oh, wait, hold on. Somebody already did it. Okay. Nice. Okay, good. In tactical game, defense should always be more encouraged than running around like a loony. Yeah, and that's kind of like why you need to... I don't know, maybe like some of the stuff needs to be turned up a little bit for getting damaged or whatever. What? What did that get banned for? No idea what that even got banned for. Didn't know they added that. Yeah, you need to turn the power on. Woo, level 33. Oh no, 395. Okay, so close yet so far. That sucks. Yeah, I think maybe some of the stuff should be turned up a little bit. I don't know, like, I know why they added the CMS and that kind of thing, but I'm still surprised that they added it. I've talked about this loads of times, like why they added the CMS to be able to fix your stomach and stuff, because like it meant that you had more incentive to not get hit, and if you got shot, you sometimes had to leave. And I know that was annoying, but I thought that was fine, honestly. I used to think that that was fine. Like it sucked, but you had to really take care of your character, and I feel that removing the requirement to look after your body by adding the CMS and stuff. Actually, I'm just gonna take these in because I'm gonna save these. Yeah, by removing that, I think that they kind of did themselves a disservice. Let's see, can I just shove this in here? Oh no, it's this way, isn't it? What am I doing? Because I need one of those. And then nothing else is going to fit. Do I need to get to the bottom of the pile? Oh, that sucks. Can't stack 2 pillbox. Ah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Okay, we'll do that then. Just get rid of it that way. Nice, 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 nice. I've hit Shooterborn in Heaven with MP7s, just a hollow. That's good. Now the guns are really accurate. It's actually one of the things that made me realise that 366 AP actually isn't too bad, because it's a percentage and the guns are actually quite accurate anyway. And so it's a percentage like misaccuracy on something that's already quite good, and so it means that it's actually ends up not being too bad, because you know it's only like a percentage based thing. Right. Okay. So we're kind of, you know, doing alright. We're doing alright. If that is some ammo that gives you much lower chance, like 0% of misfires, made it lower damage pen, that would be better. Would be interesting. Definitely scouts could be spawning in. Yeah. Where was the power switch? It's in the like the new, you know, where there's like that square of buildings in like the factory area. It's on like the new one that you can go into. It's the one right next to the factory exit key location. It's just in the room around the corner downstairs. And so you turn the power on, and then you need the factory exit key to leave out of the bottom of Stronghold. Or someone's already gone through. It wasn't a surgery kit, it sucked when you had black limbs. For me, it meant the raid was over. Like, kind of. Maybe there should be more... Maybe there should be, like, more penalty for healing them back up or something. I don't know. I feel like if you get, like, a limb blacked and, like, a broken leg, you can just repair it, and then there's, like, no disadvantage. I don't know. I feel like you should be... There should be some incentive to not get shot. Because with the CMS and like a full stack of 5 alley splints, like you can, especially if you're using the Serve 12, you can get yourself like most of the way back to full. I know that there's like the max HP on a limb thing, but because of the way it works, especially on arms, it doesn't really matter so much. I don't know. Weapon suggestions, kind of budget to go after Sanitar. Sanitar doesn't wear armor, right? So I've never actually shot Sanitar. Basically anything that's high damage that can one-shot, headshot him, help spot him before he spots you. I've never gone after him because he just kills you all the time. I got Sanitar with Saga 12. Maybe movement penalty, ergo penalty, maybe less accuracy. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe it depends on the thing. I don't think you should be able to full sprint even on painkillers. Like maybe just make that a little bit lower. It doesn't need to be just walking only, but maybe it's like half speed run or something. Oh yeah, we got 2 out of this for the one we did earlier. All right, okay. I'm prevaricating here. Let's get on to a new raid. What are we going to do? We could go to Shoreline instead. I'm not very good at Resort, though. I'm not as good at Resort as I am at Customs. I don't really have any of the keys either. I don't normally go there. Eliminate Killer. I really don't want to do that. Do we just want to run Dorms over and over? This is the problem. Like, do we just want to run Dorms again and again and again? There could be a lot of debuffs for black limbs. I think there should be more. Like a limb that was blacked at some point during the raid. I think there should be like an ongoing debuff. Like it doesn't need to be as crazy as it used to be. But I found, like, you know, like it does incentivize you not to get hit. Maybe, yeah, maybe something that doesn't mean that you need to leave instantly. Because like before, if you got your like stomach blacked or arm blacked or whatever, like or leg blacked, you're like constantly on, like leg blacked, you're constantly on painkillers until you leave. Arm blacked, you can't hold the gun at all. That's probably the better one though, because you still fight. Stomach one, you just had to leave because you were going to run out of energy and that's it. Like maybe you can like. You think CMS and serve should be more of a choice thing? Instead of being able to fix every limb, you can only really fix up to maybe 1 or 2 or 3. I feel like maybe you should be like... Maybe you should be able to like fix a black limb so it stops like, I don't know, really screwing you, but the health stays at like 0 or something. Don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. And I'm also not really sure where we want to go here. Because I do like customs. I'm like nearly done on this Punisher Part 4. I've like kind of taken a back seat on it because I don't need Epsilon. Blinded with a flashbang. You have to do the... That's like a KS thing. You can do that with a KS. I'm getting ideas. So. You're only allowed 2. How can you blind people with a KS? Using the flash round. It's notorious for this specific reason. I haven't bought any yet. Maybe I should buy something else. Sharp 10 or something. Let's just buy like, I'm not gonna use this really. Let's just buy like a couple. So we put 2 here. Those go in first, then 1 flash in the thing and 1 flash in here. Then that goes in there. We take this trap with us, just in case. We take this. We're going to start with the shotgun. Actually, is that a good idea? Probably is. We'll start with the shotty out. Yeah, I mean, this is like... This is funnier than... This is funnier than trying to run around getting kills in Resort, I think, without anything to legitimately do other than like, because I don't really have, I should look at the keys properly. I'm not really a Resort runner. I've never really run Resort properly, like properly, like hardcore. Alright, what else do I want? Guess I can keep these in here, I suppose. And we can get nade kills. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alrighty. So we get 2. We get 2 shots. We get 2 shots for this. I love how we're talking about we're primarily talking about, you know, like the the way that the game should be, how it should be more like Milsimi, and then we're basically just getting a shotgun to fire flashbangs at people so that we can run in and kill them at point blank. Let's make more close quarter combat based on flashbang would be godlike. Things the flashbang itself is not like the Zarya grenade is not very good. Most combat Tarkov's already within close quarters. Relatively, yes. Strat 10 got nerfed, the spread on it was pretty bad. I'm not going to actually use it, it's only if I get into a sticky situation and I need to fire some shots before I switch. Spread means nothing in factory. Here's where the shotgun was made for IRL. For sure. Yeah, like that's the thing. I'm not that great with the KS. The only time that I have ever used it really, like I tried it a couple of times just to see what all the fuss was about, and it wasn't as easy as everyone was saying. You know, trying to hit people's legs as they're like running around. I've never been that good at leg meta anyway, because I think I have to like overthink it a bit, because like I normally just aim for the thorax, and so I have to properly think about it if I'm going to be using the KS. 2 kills with KS. One is the leg, one is the arm. I mean, it is disgusting when people can use it well. It does normally take 2 hits though, because of just the the likelihood of getting those pellets on. Yeah, exactly. Same for me. Same for me. So I have to like overthink it, and then I'm thinking too much, and then it just makes it harder. You know, then it just makes it more difficult because you're like trying to think. You don't want to have to be thinking. You want muscle memory to kick in gunfights, because it all happens kind of too quickly. I just panic shot and got 2 kills. This could either go really well or really badly. There we go. There's one. Oh, no, stop. Ow. Let's use this. Apparently the KS-23 was meant to suppress prison riots. It is dirty. It is dirty. Let's heal that quickly. Office area? Yeah, let's go. I can't really run because of the whole... I don't know where this person is. There's somebody who's like a bit nearer, I think, but... Oh, they could be in here, actually. They could be anywhere. Did I not get that? Got malfunction. Alright, we're going somewhere else for a minute. That guy's thick. Do I need some actual HP? No, I'm fine. The P90 rips people though. Level 5 armor? No problem. just kills people. This is where you need a green sting. Actually, I just need everything, don't I? I just need everything. Whoop. Oh boy. Giga Beef versus Giga Chad. I'm ready now. Yep, that's the one. I'm a walking torso. Do I want legs or arms? Probably legs. It's probably going to fix my arm.
Блять, тут нашего завалили!
Gosh. Nah, that's the AR scabs, it's fine. I'm still like deciding what to even do. Because like, I've got to either like heal or reload. Maybe I take that guy's gun. Maybe that's the play. You trying to do a task here? So I just arrived? Yeah, I was trying to do like flashbang a guy and then kill him. That's the task. How much painkillers we got? 1 minute. Anyway, let's just go. How much more have we got now? That's full. That's full. It's fine. And we can walk. It's okay. All right. We don't need anything. Okay. How are we going to do this? Like this, maybe? This is not the most efficient piece of work that I've ever done, but okay. Man. Oh crap. Yeah. Ugh. Not like this. Oh, what? Oh no, I'm so heavy. That's the problem. This is actually much more stressful than I thought it would be. Oh, ow. The weight. The weight is causing some problems. We're gonna go. Some player scouts gonna love the level 5 armor. Yeah, for sure. Take the splint. I don't think it makes any difference at this point because I'm already like, you know, I'm pained up, so I'm gonna have to just like stand and wait. I've got 2 black legs, so I'm gonna have to use CMS. So it's not even worth it using the splint. The splint doesn't do anything at this stage. It's quite nice not being able to hear anything. You take less damage. Oh well, I've already screwed it. Right, I've already screwed it. I've already screwed it. It's fine. Hopefully, I'm the last PMC in the raid. And so then this will stop other player scavs from joining. But, well, whatever, it's fine. If someone wants to take a level 4, or level 5, sorry, a nice level 5 armor, then they can. The killer's better. And I wasn't getting out otherwise. I would have had to have, like, sat there and really, like, done some horrible stuff. There we go. I have to advise everyone to get stressed by playing Tarkov. Don't get stressed, it's a game. Yeah. That's the way. Alright. So we didn't actually do the quest, I don't think. The viewers want loot, run for the hills. So we killed the 3 people. I could have sworn this guy was flashed. Could have sworn he was flashed. Tarkov is life. Yeah, if you die in the game, you die in real life. Look at that. 333 absorbed by armor, but it doesn't matter because the P90 fires 1,000 billion rounds every second. So it's fine. We got shot up. Nice. Okie dokie. I hope he didn't use the dude that ran on the rail on top. Second kill is the AI scav that you blasted the star round. Ah! That's annoying. Do you know there is a blue keycard spawn on factory? No, whereabouts? So we did 1. At least we kept our stuff, you know? I didn't really want to get rid of the P90 because I wanted to use it again. But now I'm like running out of space. What else did this guy have? 55A at the beginning and 56 underneath. That's solid. You know, that's legit. That's a legit min-maxing style. I need an ammo case, really. Ah, dear me. Okay, so get rid of this. I guess we can keep the Blackrock on, it's fine. We got rid of the one last time because we thought that because we thought it was like, you know, no good for weight, but it turned out I just misunderstood the metric. Never mind. Never mind. Keep getting nades though. Keep piling up nades. The blue key god spawns on the weird machine thing near the medical tent. Is this a challenge account? No, why? Why'd you ask? Next in your medical tent area on some sort of generator. Okay. Buy 2 thermite and 2 green gunpowder, barter it for the ammo case. I should do. I'm tight and stingy. There's look, there's a fresh gazelle armor here. It's not bad. It's not bad. Full Salewa. You know, this stuff's alright. I'm stuck here a bit. I've got too much. I got too much stuff. Got too much stuff. How's this M4 anyway? 51.28. I'm not that keen. It's okay, I suppose. Can you have multiple pilgrims these days? I can't remember. Pop these in here. You cannot have multiple pilgrims, but you can do this. Oh. I've somehow... No? Is this still fine? I think this is still fine. We're gonna have to move... Oh, I'm gonna have to move some stuff. Oh, this is... I really should have tidied this up before running the thing. Is there something else in there? No. Okay, we're better. There we go. Yeah, one of those raids where you're just like, I can't fit everything in. This is like becoming a problem. Okay, well let's put another let's put the Scab BP on because it doesn't matter. I still have like a random one there. 3 mil, surely you can afford one. Yeah, I just can't be bothered to do it now. I was like not worried about doing it before. Oh my god. Maybe we can use the sorting table to fix this situation as well. Sorting table's a real godsend. It's a real godsend. I don't normally like to leave my stash like this, but I did because I'm silly. We'll buy 2 more of these. But I have to have the chaos out so that I can do the thing, and then, oh my goodness. So you can do this. Okay, so we go 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a bam. Right. The 60 rounder can stay up here. We best die in the next raid. Otherwise we're gonna have a real problem. I'm actually gonna run out of P90 rounds. I don't think I could take. Can I take the P90? I'm just gonna take less spare ammo. This is getting critical. This is getting critical. What level are you? Stop playing Swipe at 19. Already had 4 scab boxes. I'm level 32, 31, 32. 32. And actually, one other thing that I do is I sell all the alt-ins. I sell every alt-in. I don't run the alt-in. I like hearing. Guess we'll run one of them. I should maybe run a face shield, but I don't think maybe I can't even at this point. I'll sort all this rubbish out later. Should we get back? Get like a pair of. Should we get like a nice pair of hearing things, because it kind of matters. Hearing actually does matter a lot on this one. So we got 1 stack of SSs. Actually, one thing that you can do now, I think, is this and go top up. So if you do have it elsewhere, then you can find it like that. Okay. Have I got way too many grenades? Probably. Hemostat's got 1 on it, but we've got 1 more of them. We've got another thing on those. We don't need all these nades. And we're trying to flash people, not nade them. Killer, we're going to repair that. Guess we'll just use it. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, buy an ammo case and a scav case. I've got a scav case. I have a scav case down here. Lucky scav junk box here. I have one. It's just this. I just haven't put this stuff away. I'm just trying to I'm trying to get by with the minimum so that you guys don't have to watch me organize my stash. If you take some mags out of the gun, then you can also take the handle off. Saves you about 5 slots of stash space. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, a lot of this stuff went in before. This is, to be fair, this stuff is not excusable, because you can make your stash a lot more organized. Basically, until now, I didn't want to bother with moving stuff in and out of my stash. I just couldn't be bothered with it. Like putting back on grips and this and that and the other. I've become, actually, there's no point. There's actually no point insuring those. Probably not this either. We'll insure the rest of it. Okay. I don't usually approve of telling streamers what to do, but dude, you need some cases. It's because I really screwed my organization beforehand. Like, I could organize everything really nicely, but I've just had it all in the stash because I need to spend some time on it. It's weighted by the various boxes. The money spent means it's quicker to get into raids. But this is the thing, it was quicker for me getting into raids not doing that, because normally I keep a block of 20 free. I just didn't do this before I started the stream for whatever reason, because I wasn't prepared. And because I didn't play yesterday, so I forgot to tidy up everything. So normally I have this this nice spot where I can just do stuff. I have the scab junk box. I just didn't bother putting anything in it after these raids. Just the way. Okay. Giga Hearing is overrated. I absolutely love hearing. I will take the lack of hitbox protection over hearing. I love hearing. Found away flash drives, now I can do Peacekeeper quests. Excellent. You'll be on to 56A1 before you know it. The British pillow in the background. British pillow. Did I not bring in morphine? I'm stupid. I just want the fence event back. I didn't get to play with the fence event at all. I got no scav karma in the fence event. I didn't actually run a raid during the fence event, which is sad. I ran full time. Reese T and Altons, you get used to the hearing. That's what a friend said. I've got a friend who does the same thing. But I don't know. Just find it problematic. What are we doing?
Земляк, мы стрелять не хотим, мы так наблюдаем.
Gosh darn it. There we go. We did it, guys. How much do you need to pay you to run a coal pack for an entire one? I don't even know. That would be so bad. Honestly, it would be so bad. Can you imagine running a coal pack for a whole wipe? I tend to call people hoarders if they don't have any space. I'm a hoarder 100%. Even if you have 5 thick cases, as long as you have plenty of free space, I don't think you're a hoarder. Case actually fill up most of the space. Yeah, I had like 3 thick cases, I think, in last wipe. End of last wipe. But I'm definitely a hoarder. I have to like suppress my hoarding tendencies, and when I'm getting slightly lazy, they like come right to the forefront, and like I end up with just stuff everywhere. And guns hoarded. I should just sell all the old... I've got like 4 AKMs. I'm just like... The problem is that my stash doesn't keep up with like my progression in the game most of the time. So I'm just like, oh, I'll keep these for Punisher and stuff. And then I finish Punisher and then keep the AKs and like don't forget to go back to them and that kind of thing. It's just, it's a curse. What can I say? It's a curse. You gotta live with it, you know? You just gotta live with it. Then maybe we can go and find some other people. Right, let's do. Actually, you hardly get any health back with this with the CMS, don't you? Oh, it's full now. Lovely. The step on metal has probably scuppered me there. Oh well. Oh, so that was the scab that I chased off. Ah. Boy with the Clin. Someone on the far side. Ah! I can still hear them. Pac-Man. Double shotguns. All the shotguns. I was trying to get him into a situation where... Is this everybody? Hey, look, everyone. It's everyone. Okay. I was trying to get him into a situation where I could pre-fire him. Because, like, he ran down that corridor. Like, this is the thing, right? Like, he was up here somewhere. He, like, ran back this way. Then he heard me down here. I heard him over there. I heard him come down the corridor and go left, which means there's nowhere else for him to go. Which means when I come this way, and you hear him kind of, like, turn around with his steps, you can start shooting here. And then, like, the bullets are already coming out by the time you come around the corner. That was kind of the idea behind the movement there. And somebody died over here. I guess, is it this guy? This is the guy I had the dog tag from. The P90 is really, really good. Like, genuinely, the P90s are really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's partly down to this, right? The 900 RPM. It fires the same. It's the easy way that you think about the P90 is that it fires the same round as BT, but it fires it nearly half again as quickly. And is it more damage as well? I think so. And BT is like, you know, BT's, you can kill people with BT. Like, BT's not an issue. But the problem that I'm having is that I'm using the P90 all the time. Because no one's running, there's not that many people running more than level 4. And those people that are running level 5, as you've seen today, we've killed 2 of them. I think, was it 2? One of them wasn't with the P90 though, was it? I don't think. No, one of them was with a nade. But anyway, the guy with the ulting got killed with the P90 by me. Actually, what was this guy running? What ammo is this? A PVM. Oh, I can't buy this item. Is it like fence style? Oh dear. Oh no. I'm going to do what I said I should have done a while ago, which is basically these. I'm keeping this because I need a finding rate M4 for Punisher, but these AKs and these M4s are just like. I should just get rid of them all, you know. Can't take the bits off though. We trade ourselves a P90. So this depends on what level you are, because you need to be level. You need to be basically. You need to have like Peacekeeper. You need Peacekeeper 3. Or the Flea. The Flea is well. Oh, see, this is cheaper than when I bought mine. There's a barter with who was the barter with again? I forget. Is it Mechanic? I can't remember now. The barter is with, sorry, it's also with Peacekeeper. For 2 military cables. I guess that's at level 2. No, it's also level 3. Fine. The gun I've used most this wipe is just a random AK with PS. Mechanic for Bitcoin. Oh yeah, there's a Bitcoin one. I'm not sure if that's worthwhile, honestly. I'm not sure if that's worthwhile. I think that one's a bit expensive, isn't it? Is there one? Which one? This one. 6 Bitcoins. It's quite a lot. You kind of want the flea market for it, really. You kind of want the flea market thing. You know what does take up the most space in here? It's these silly rigs. And like this kind of thing, which is just like super cheap. Anyway, so we actually did this quest. Is this the flash one? Yeah. 6 GP coins. Oh, okay. Well, that's much better. I was going to say that would be really expensive otherwise. I'd already forgotten what the barter was for. If I'm pre-level 20 times, that's the thing. You need to push to level 20 otherwise, because you need to be level 3 to get the good like SS190 as well. But Peacekeeper level 3 opens out so much stuff in that sense. Does anyone use this scope? I don't know. I tried. I just don't really like it very much. Actually, what's it sold to Mechanic for? Yeah, the same, basically. Okie doke. Well... My bad, I've always called them the same thing. My friend uses it constantly on a sawed-off Mosin. That is funny. Well, I guess, like, yeah, I only have, like, 10 minutes, so I guess it's factory. I don't have any other quests for factory, though. So we're just gonna, I guess we just do run a random gun. Gonna run some at random. Don't know exactly what. Maybe a peanut, maybe an MP5 or something. Again, that was fun. They call it GP coin. Saddest part is he actually successful. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad for everyone he faces that's dying, you know? Now we can burn this this KS-23 and never use it again. So I can buy more ammo for the P90. It's so tempting just to buy more P90 ammo and just run around with that. You know what, I'm gonna have to change my whole kit, so we're gonna do that. We're actually just going to do that. We're gonna buy. I use the P90 all the time. We're gonna buy all the rounds. Who's kidding? Who am I kidding? We're gonna buy all the rounds. So there's one. Drop, control and drop some stacks, and then right click top up is actually quicker than going and finding the ammunition. Right, so that's good, that's good. We've still got one of these. I've run out of hemostats though. Oops, for blah, blah, blah. Let's take one of their morphines. Actually, do I need the find and raid morphine still? I might for some quests, and I'm not sure if I've looked it up. So we're going to take an actual, we'll buy one. Take that in instead. Now let's just take another heavy bleed item. I think, do I have just like some random ones lying around? It's 3 out of 3 hemos. I guess it's fine. Let's keep that for like some crappy run. Shema, put that in. Shot 10 we don't need. CMS, like... It is Aquamari. We'll try and do some nade kills, I suppose. Yeah, this will do. I think this is fine. Don't have anything in this spot, but... Don't know what else we could put in there, really. Another grenade. We'll just leave it, it'll be fine. Let's just run it. I am genuinely a P90 addict at this stage. Oh yeah, I was not going to insure, was I? Yeah. Let's go. Ah, imagine getting killed off a soft motion with a scope bigger than the gun itself. I personally love the MP7, but it takes like level 30 to be able to run it. Yeah, I probably should start using the MP7 at this stage because I really like the MP7 too. And the FMJ ammo is really good for it. And again, it's got like decent fire rate, that kind of thing. It's the P like it's very similar. It's honestly similar to the P90. It is quite similar. Can you hear the babu? If you start running it, I'll sit here and cry as you have the gun that I love, but cannot use it being a poor level 16 bear. Sorry, dude. Is that the baby? Yeah, she's about to have some dinner, I think. So after this stream, I'm gonna go out and have dinner with her, and then. Hey man, first time I could catch a stream. Follow you on YouTube since you started. Oh wow, that's cool, dude. Just wanted to say I like you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. How old are you? Old enough. Waiting the session start. I take like the STM. Really easy and cheap to get super low recoil with it. Accurate over long range. Okay, answer this question for me and I'm genuinely interested. Why would you not just use the Saiga 9? Because the Saiga 9 also, because it's on semi, it has like basically no recoil either. I don't see the advantage of the STM. You can make the recoil better from a technical standpoint, I suppose, but let's just go this way and try and catch someone down there. The angle you camera, thought you like 16 to 22? Nah, I'm older than that. It looks better.
Come out, you coward!
Yeah, give me a second. I was busy getting my rubles, you know? I was busy getting my rubles. He must be wearing some thick armor. I think it's probably just a lot of misses, to be honest. I think we probably ended up getting him with a headshot or something, I would imagine, but let's go and see. Let's car kit this up and then we can head out. Oh, pop. You doinked his head. I think so. Is this enough bullets? Sounded like there's quite a lot of fighting going on elsewhere. I love all the SMGs talking about the P90 and the Vector have special places. The P90 for me is just like so awesome. I just love this thing. It's so good. So we take up bats backwards. Oh, nice. Okay. We'll go and check him out. Let's see what he had. Oh. Okay, that was a scav, so fine. What's he got? Not a great deal. You killed me. Oh, sorry, man. Hey, you killed someone else. Who did you kill? Barn Ulsker. In the stairs. Oh, that was the guy down there. I thought that was a scav. Okay, I thought that was a scav. You don't like heavy bleeds, do you? The handgun dude, the Timmy. Okay. I thought he was a scav. Yeah, you're not a fan of heavy bleeds here. This is the what's this? This is like this is the min max's hemostat right here. I like that. I like that. Well, given that you came into chat, we'll you know, no one's gonna come in here, right? Surely we'll make some vague attempt to get your stuff back. There you go. GG's, man. I'm just memeing around with the P90, so. I wasn't really gonna take it, so it's no biggie. Scavving in. There's probably no one left. Whoopa! Right. Insurance loot, yeah. Well, you know, at least when you get it back, you can sell it or whatever. Who's talking about this blue card spawn? Oh, someone got shot here. Time for memory from the past gamer to loot that. So where are people saying this thing is? Is it this on this machine or something like that? How does P90 hold up against a killer? I don't actually know. I'm not sure. He has a lot of health and a lot of armor, so I don't really know. There's another exit in here, isn't there? Maybe it was this machine? I'm not sure what. People were saying that there was some kind of one there. Maybe just tried to go to gate 3 just in case there's like someone down there doing an exit camp or something. Sometimes there are. I've seen a lot of people exit camping gate 3 more than usual. Maybe it's because people are hard up for cash this wipe. I don't know. Oh. No. Nice that there's medical tent so much. It's so exposed. It definitely is. It definitely is. It's very exposed, I agree. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All right. So we got this guy who turned up in chat, Mr. Hydromaster. Fine, and yeah, there we go. Right, well, that's a nice and successful end. It's actually been quite a nice raid in terms of I don't think we died once actually. I don't think we died at all, which is quite unprecedented. That doesn't normally happen. Killed Reshala, all his team, like a bunch of PMCs. How many PMCs did we get? Got like 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 in the Nade raid. One other one in the next one with the MDR. So it's 9. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. Well, thank you guys as always for hanging out with me on the Twitches. It's always a pleasure. I'm gonna have to sort this stash out next time before before I come back live. But yeah, as I said, as always, appreciate you guys. I hopefully will. I'm not sure what's happening next week. I'll put something out on Twitter anyway, like I usually do if I'm gonna have to like move the schedule or whatever. But look, I just hope that you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of your weekend. And I'm gonna send you lot over to Mr. iRed7. Haven't rated him for a while, and he's good fun guy. Stand-up member of the Tarkov community. So thanks for checking in on all the videos and for hanging out with me on the stream, because it's always an absolute pleasure. And I bid all of you a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And I hope that you have a good time, and that Papa Nikita treats you well in EFT in all of your raids. So I will catch you in a bit. Bye, friends.
On the reserve, and today, 1, I think.
Okay.